This video is on dealing with guilt and shame in addiction recovery. Guilt and shame are some of the biggest obstacles and relapse triggers in addiction recovery. Especially when you're new to recovery, feelings of embarrassment and shame can be devastating, even paralyzing. They also feed the cycle of addiction. Learning to cope with these feelings is an important part of the healing process. I'm going to discuss some 9 tips on how to deal with any guilt that may come up in your own personal recovery. Number 1, commit yourself to the present. In other words, start where you are in the present tense. Get into the here and now. Live in the precious present. Learn from your past. Live in the present and create your future. Until you fully accept where you're at, you cannot move forward. Get real with yourself and take a good look at all of those things that are not needed any longer. Number 2, get honest. Surrender yourself, and the reward is freedom and acceptance. Surround yourself with people you can trust and who are honest. Remind yourself that if you are not using, there is really no need to lie to maintain your addiction. Practice being honest. It is like exercising. The more you do, the greater the benefits. Don't rush recovery. It is a process. Recognize your guilt. Break the vicious cycle of guilt and shame by recognizing that it has taken hold of part of your life. By facing your wrongs and taking responsibilities, you are able to free yourself from these feelings. Guilt can make you feel as though you've never recovered and can truly hinder recovery efforts. Number 4, learn how to forgive yourself. Do you judge yourself severely and self-criticize the mistakes you've made? You might be judging yourself too harshly. When you are addicted, you are not exactly yourself. You're getting stronger in your recovery, and that is what matters at this point in your recovery. Number 5, change your actions. Change the related behaviors so that the actions triggering feelings of guilt and remorse cease. Simply put, if something you are doing is causing you to feel guilty, then stop doing it, and you will no longer have a reason to feel guilty any longer. Again, guilt isn't always unreasonable. Number 6, apologize and make peace with that person or persons that you lied to and manipulated time and time again because you wanted to use without any interference. It might be uncomfortable or even scary, but the apology can go a very long way. Number 7, understand that feelings are not fact. You may feel as though you will never be able to cope, as if you're never loosen the burden of shame. But as much emotional pain feelings may put you through, the feelings themselves will not kill you. However, it is what you do to cover them up is what can kill you. Number 8, those individuals who belong to the 12-step program may find that this helps them get over their feelings of guilt. Those who follow the steps are encouraged to take a personal inventory and make amends when appropriate. Many of these members report feeling less guilt about their past. And number 9, volunteer. Helping other people can be highly effective for combating feelings of guilt and shame. It takes the focus away from personal problems. Volunteer work is a wonderful way to feel better about yourself. This concludes this video on guilt and shame. I hope it's been helpful. Please look for my other videos, drivethrutherapy.com, or hit the links, my playlist at the end.